What's up, kids, and welcome to another episode of Booze History. I'm your professor, Mike Tybe, and now that we're done with all the pleasantries, make sure to like and share down below. That way your friends can stay in the know. Today's episode is about cáva, a product that's made in Spain that's basically Spanish champagne, but you can't call it that. I'll be right back after this to tell you why. Unlike champagne that has to be produced in Champagne, France, cáva can be produced in several different regions all around Spain. However, 95% of it comes from Catalonia. You may remember Catalonia in the news from their little declaration of independence and trying to separate off of Spain. Catalonia is on the northeastern tip of Spain, connecting to France and the Mediterranean. Their language is closer to French and Italian than it is to Spanish and Portuguese, and a completely different lifestyle, old Gothic relics. They felt like their own country. I don't blame them. There are 3 different types of grapes that are used in the production of cáva, very similar to the production of champagne. However, I'm not going to tell them to you, and for 2 reasons. 1, you're not going to remember their names, and 2, I can't pronounce them. In addition to this trinity of grapes, many vintners actually will also use Chardonnay and Pinot Noir grapes, which are traditional grape varietals that you'll find in Champagne. The producer of Cordon Negro, that black bottle of cáva that you've probably had before, is the producer of the most sparkling wine in the world. Up until 1970, cáva was referred to as Spanish champagne. However, due to European Union regulations, you can no longer call anything produced outside of Champagne, France, champagne, and so the name was changed to cáva. The language in Catalonia is Catalonian, and the word cáva in Catalonian means cellar, not like a distributor, like the place where you put the wine. Although cáva is significantly less expensive than a champagne, it is made in the same traditional method, with the secondary fermentation taking place inside the bottle, whereas most inexpensive sparkling does their secondary fermentation in a tank. It's basically champagne, but from Spain. After the yeast is removed from the bottle, a small amount of sweetened reserved wine is poured back into the bottle. The amount that's put into the bottle will determine if it's a brut, a demi-sec, or a semi-secco. You can also make a rosé cáva by adding Cabernet Sauvignon, Grenache, or Monstrel grapes to the blend of grapes. Thanks for watching another episode of Booze History. Check us out on the socials under Booze Networks, like on our Instagram, so you can see what I'm doing right now. If I'm making some whiskey, dried fruit like this, or even a cocktail. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Over and out.